business should know how to do its business in the right way. So we'll stop here. Types of business ethics. So functional business ethics. Functional business ethics means how to do each function in an ethical way. In a company, so many functions are there. Production is there, sales and marketing is there, human resource management is there, financial management is there. So these are all the functions of the company. So how to do all these functions in an ethical way? Like for example, when they do recruitment, they should not do any discrimination in recruitment. They should not show any kind of favoritism when they are doing recruitment, when they are paying salaries, when they are giving benefits. They should not do any discrimination against the employees. So all this will come in human resource management. Financial management means how they manage their financial records. Everything should be transparent. Everything should be done in an honest and fair way. And production, marketing, all this should be done in a fair way and honest way without telling lies to customers. They should do the marketing. They should sell good quality products at good prices. So all this production also they should do in the proper way without harming the employees who are doing the production, without over exploiting them. So all these things they have to do all their functions. They have to do in the proper way so that they are following the ethics or the code of conduct which a good business should follow. So take down functional business ethics means functional business ethics means a company makes sure that it does all its functions production, marketing, HRM, and FM in the proper ethical way. So next we come to international business ethics. International business ethics means just guiding the business behavior of all the business people and the employees who are doing global commerce. That means who are selling globally. So those of the companies who are doing global business, they should also follow some principles. They should also follow some rules and regulations. So this is a challenge to follow because globally each country has their own rules, they have their own laws. So it is very difficult to follow the rules of each country and to do your business successfully. Like I told you, ethics, some country may be very ethical, some country may not be very ethical, like giving bribes to government people may be ethical in one country, it may be normal in one country like Spain, France and all. It's normal to give bribes to government officials, like in countries like Mexico, Spain and all. It's very normal, they will have to it's considered normal to give bribes. But in some countries like USA, Canada and all, it is a very big crime giving bribes to government officials. So it is a challenge managing the international business ethics. They have to see many things. The company has to see many things like cultural sensitivity. What is cultural sensitivity? Cultural sensitivity. In a global organization, the employees will be coming from different cultures. They will be coming from different areas of the world. So the HR of that company has to be culturally sensitive. That means they should give respect to the culture of other countries. Why so late? Ice cream. So, culturally sensitive means they have to be respecting the culture, different culture from where all the employees are coming. They should know about their different culture and they should be having respect towards different cultures. That is known as culturally sensitivity. And environmental responsibility also will come in international business ethics. That is, internationally, when you are doing business, you have to be very careful how you are producing your goods, how you are packing your goods, how you are disposing your goods. So, garbage disposal or waste disposal is a very big problem nowadays. Like big countries, they will come and dump their waste in small countries. This kind of international issues, unethical issues are happening. So to avoid all this, international business ethics has come about, and labor rights. That is, employees should have some rights, and those rights the employee should be aware, and the company should also be treating the employees well, so that the employees are not exploited, they are not underpaid, like companies like this Nike shoes and all. I have heard that they employ labor from the poor countries, like from Africa or from other poor countries. They will employ the labor and they will exploit them, and they will treat them like a slave. They will lock them inside the factory and they will make them to work for many hours. So like that, exploitation is happening. So even Apple company, I heard they are doing like that in some poor countries and all. Poor countries, they are taking the employees at very less wages and they are exploiting them. So like that, international business ethics is to stop all this exploitation of labor, and to stop corruption, and to make the companies compliant. Compliant means they should follow the laws of each country. So that is why international business ethics has come about. So take down: international business ethics is a set of principles is a set of principles to guide businesses and employees involved in global commerce. Involved in global commerce. That means doing business internationally. International business ethics includes cultural sensitivity, environment responsibility, labor rights, anti-corruption, and compliance. You want to write cultural sensitivity, or you understood? Understood? Cultural sensitivity? Okay. So these are the three types of business ethics. So now we'll see the approaches to business ethics. So there are four different approaches to business ethics. First is the profit motive. That is, business people, they do business to get the profit. So, but they should follow good ethics also. If they follow good ethics, they will achieve more profits. Like history has shown that those businesses who are doing their business in a very ethical way, they have achieved more profits. They have achieved more amount of profits. But this has a disadvantage, always being considered about the profit motive and trying to get it in an ethical way. It is not possible every time. Like for example, in your company, if you are having old employees will not be so efficient if you retain them. Then your productivity of your company will get affected. So it is better you employ young employees who are more efficient. So this kind of having the focusing on profit motive and trying to achieve it in an ethical way will not be working out every time. Like if you want short term profits, if you want to do only short term business, then also this kind of trying to get the profit motive in an ethical way may not work out all the time. The second approach is the legal approach. Legal approach means whatever moral rules or standards you have set for your company should be within the law. But moral rules are not like that. Moral rules are not restricted by any law. Moral rules are some common laws which is applicable to everybody. So there is no law to restrict the moral rules and regulations. That is the second approach. The third approach is the moral obligations principle. Moral obligations means what the company should have morally they should do for their employees, or which they should not avoid doing in the wrong way. So that is moral obligations approach. So there are five moral principles which companies should follow. One is the harm principle. That is, they should not harm anybody because of their business activities. They should not harm any of their employees or their customers or any other stakeholder. And they should, the second principle they should follow is fairness. They should be fair in everything that they are doing. Whatever they are doing, they should do it in a fair way. Third one is human rights principle. They should respect the human rights. That means humans should be treated as humans in their factory. They should not be treated like animals. They should not be made to overwork. They should not be put in bad working conditions and made to work for long hours. So they should respect the human rights. That is the next principle. And autonomy principle is where the company should respect the choices of other people. Like if consumers are demanding this quality of product at this price, the company should be socially responsible to give them that. So if the employees are demanding this much salary we want and this much working hours, then the company is socially responsible. What is that? So veracity principle means veracity principle means the company should not be deceptive in their practices. Deceptive means being secretive. That is not revealing how the employees got their salary, not revealing how they got the bonus increment, not revealing how their production is done, what materials they are using in their products, not revealing that. So that is deceptive. Companies should not be deceptive. They should follow the veracity principle. And the last one is the social approach. Social approach means companies should realize that they are part of society, they are coming from society, and they are existing because of society. So they should work for society to improve the quality of life of the people. So these are the four approaches which is considered in business ethics. Take down, time up, huh? Don't want to write more. Okay, don't.